Hey guys, it's Marlo back again with another unboxing and review, and today I have the Mondo Toys 1/6 scale creature from the Black Lagoon. Now the creature is my favorite of the Universal monsters, and so when I saw this pop up I definitely had to have this in the collection. I already have at least one 1/6 scale creature from, I believe Sideshow produced it years ago. So I have that in the collection. I thought that would be enough because it's a pretty cool figure. But I saw this and I like how this was made and constructed. So again, I just had to pick this up. So here is a view of the side of the box. The back of the box showing the contents. You have a couple extra head sculpts, as you can see there. So a total of 3 in all. Some extra hands and some swimming feet. There is also a variant, a black and white variant, and I believe there is also a Sideshow silver screen variant, which looks very similar to the black and white as far as I can tell. It's basically, you know, sort of a monochromatic looking version of what you see here. Again, looks sort of black and white, so very similar, at least in my opinion. So I'd like to see those side by side actually, and some kind of a comparison. But I wanted the regular full color version here. The creature in his normal green state. Again, he is my favorite Universal monster. So that is a view of the box. As you can see, there is a flap that opens up to reveal the contents inside. Great inner photo there of the lagoon, and a window there showing the contents inside, looking really nice. Again, you can see everything there. So this is how he comes packaged. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a closer look at everything out of the package. And here we have the creature from the Black Lagoon, or the Gillman, out of package. Looking really cool, so I can't wait to get into this figure. But before we do so, let's look at the accessories. He comes with the standard Mondo 1/6 scale stand. I believe I got something similar with my Masters of the Universe figures. I have a couple of those in the 1/6 scale. Again, you can see he has these extra swimming style feet. They're more at an angle, so they look like they're kind of dangling, like, you know, in a swimming mode. And I guess there would be some articulation, but again, it would mostly be at a sort of angled type pose. So, pretty cool details in those. As you can see, 2 extra hands. These are also swimming hands, so they're a little bit more open there, with the webbing there between the fingers for better swimming action. So pretty cool there. And then we have the fossilized or bone hand here for one of the deceased, thought to be extinct relatives of the Gillman there, or the creature. And last but not least, the 2 extra head sculpts. This, I believe, is the creature in swimming mode. You can see the eyes there are sort of like squinty and blacked out. Really cool that they included these extra head sculpts. So that would be used for swimming. Here he is with his pupils opened and the open mouth. Again, showing you guys the details with this head sculpt. And finally moving on to the figure itself with the head that he comes with. Again, the opened eyes there. His mouth is a little bit more closed as opposed to the version we just saw there on the back. And I'll give you guys a look at the details on this head sculpt. You can see some of the points of articulation there. And while I'm showing you all that. Hopefully you're appreciating all the awesome details. Again, he was always my favorite creature. Just love the suit and how it worked underwater as an actual, sort of like a scuba suit basically. I mean, it was functional underwater, it looked real, and I don't know, I just have a thing for creatures that are green, reptilian, I suppose, aquatic. I don't know, those sort of things always had some appeal to me as far as creatures and creature designs. Love the fins there on the back, on the arms as well. And if you're wondering, he does have a little bit of weight to it, not super heavy, so I believe he is solid plastic, at least maybe in the legs. The body might be sort of hollowed out a little bit. I thought he would be sort of like a rotocast style figure, but he's not quite that light actually. He has some weight to him. Yeah, pretty good solid figure. I mean, yeah, he is not just a soft vinyl type figure. He's, yeah, pretty good solid plastic as far as what he feels like in my hands. So a decent amount of weight, not too heavy, but again, not super light and hollowed out like I was imagining he'd be from production photos. Let me see. Let me try to show you the points of articulation now. Get the camera down while I adjust my lighting. So, oh, once again, before we do that, let's go ahead and see his height. Almost forgot that. He is just over 12 inches tall, as you can see there. So, yep, a little bit taller. And as far as articulation, let's see how that works. Hopefully my lighting is okay. Starting from the head, get rotation, 360. So that works pretty well. Doesn't pull back too much. Again, there's probably some hindrance there because of the fins, but you can see a good amount of posability there. Arms do go out about that far. Rotate, of course. You have bend at the elbow. See the joint there? Kind of cool how they have this portion here to conceal the joint. So that works pretty well. You have rotation at the wrist as well as a bend, of course. And with the chest, you see the point there for rotation. The mid-abdomen area as well. So you get a good amount of articulation there. And then at the hips, at the waist, a little bit more there. The legs do go out. Oh, pretty good amount actually. Here I think the plastic is a little bit softer, so there's some give to it. Legs go out. Kick isn't too far out, so about that much really. Get a bend at the knee as well as rotation, and then again at the feet you get swivel and a bend, again a little bit concealed by this extra piece there, which is kind of nice. So a lot of the articulation points are well concealed, well constructed, so really nice looking solid figure. And since he is all plastic, I'm sure you can have loads of fun playing with this guy in the bathtub or underwater. So that's something I would love to do one of these days. Maybe take him out, I don't know, to a lake or something and do some photography with this guy. So that would be really, really cool and fun to do, I think. So once again, the back of the figure, all the great details in there, as you can see. You see some of the points there of articulation, but other than that, I mean, a lot of it really is well concealed. And here we have the Gillman in a somewhat swimming pose. And of course you're going to have to utilize his display stand. He has a crotch grabber style display stand, so just be careful about balancing him on there. And he looks pretty cool. I didn't swap out one of the feet because I wanted to show you. I was a bit mistaken with the feet. I guess you can get the same angle utilizing both feet. The right foot there has the actual swimming feet with the more opened fins, as opposed to that one, as you can see there. So I'll show you the differences again. This is the standard. Oops! So it almost fell over. So you're going to need some balancing. Let me get the figure down before I break something. But yeah, you can see the differences in the feet there with the more opened webbings with the swimming mode. But you can get that same angle. I thought this foot had specific different angles with the ball joint, but no, you can achieve pretty much the same thing with the regular foot as well. So yeah, so the only difference really is mainly in the sculpt. So yep, be careful with the creature, and if you're going to display him in that swimming mode, you know, just be careful how you pose him on the stand. Not sure if a waist hugging type stand might have been better in this case, but again, if you can get him balanced right, you know, he can work okay on the crotch grabber style stand. Just gonna have to be very careful. He is well constructed. Don't know if he would easily break, but again, you don't want to have your figures take a topple, especially off of a high shelf or something like that. So before we end, let me do a quick comparison with one of my Hot Toys figures. And here he is next to my Hot Toys Spider-Man. This is the Far From Home version of Spider-Man. And yeah, you can see how much taller he is in comparison. They are both in the 1/6 scale, so I think it's appropriate that the creature stands just a little bit taller. Spider-Man is a younger character, so again, I think the size is just right. And upon switching out the feet, once again, I noticed another thing. There is, again, for the swimming mode, the feet are kind of angled in terms of the bottom there. There is a little bit of a curve, so it would be tougher to stand the figure using these feet, even though you can get the angles right on the joint there. Again, it's not quite flat like on the regular standing feet there, so I had to swap that out to get him to stand. So there he is next to Spidey, and that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick unboxing and review. If you did, please do give the video a thumbs up. Be sure to share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Let me know what your favorite Universal monster is in the comments below. Take care, keep on collecting, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.